Welcome back to Call of the Wild. So the first thing I noticed this morning, I woke up and I saw that our video had over 600 likes. 600. As if 500 likes wasn't enough. Now we have 600 likes. Okay, that was the first thing. And then I started reading some of the comments. And that's when it hit me. I saw at least 16 comments in a row, not just saying that they liked the video or good job or keep it up. They literally said how much they love me and how much they want me to keep the videos coming. And then before I went to bed last night, I was reading some of the comments, and there was comments saying, not comments, there was several comments saying how much they look forward to seeing each and every one of my videos every single day, and that it makes them happier. And all that together, it really hit me hard. And that's when I started crying. Tears started slowly dripping down my eyes. I was trying to hold it in, but I couldn't. And I'm glad that I couldn't, because it was meant to happen. It was so beautiful. And the thing is, once I start crying, I can't stop. So I had all I could do to maintain myself and to keep it from coming. It's a long history. My grandpa had the same thing. Anytime something that would emotional would happen to him, he would start crying. You know, he would say, "I'm so proud of you," and just start crying. He would not stop crying. So it takes a lot for me to cry, but once I start, I can't stop. And it really hit me when I saw that. So thank you guys. That it's a miracle, pretty much. But today, I want to get out here and try and discover a couple of new places. I want to head over towards Runchi. Alright, so last night we ended off over here, and this is where we got that Melanistic Roosevelt elk. The first Melanistic elk that I've ever seen. So I'm pretty happy with that. And today I decided to, well, actually after that I decided to go down here. And I went from this tent here, went all the way down here, got a couple animals just to get some more money, and we set up a tent right here. But now I want to try and work our way somehow over to here. I don't remember how to get to this lookout tower, but somehow we got to figure out how to get over there and unlock this so we can go over here and check out this lake, because this lake is usually pretty good for elk. So I think they should actually change the name of this game to Call of the Jungle, because I mean, it rains like a rainforest here. It's just always downpouring. Oh, that looked like it could have been. Why did I think that was an elk track? No, it's a bear. Alright, I mean, it could be a decent bear track, I guess, but yeah, it could be a decent one. We won't find out though, especially not at this level. So we're gonna come on here and fly down these railroad tracks and see if we can't gain some speed. Normally when I'm riding down the tracks like this, I don't exactly go on the tracks. I like to go right on the edge of them. Because if you go on the tracks, sometimes you could do a, well, don't try it. And I also don't like to talk too much when I'm driving this ATV because it's so loud. But it is a lot of fun to drive though. And it gets you places pretty fast. And look at that, perfect spot. So now we'll cut over and see if we can't get over to that lookout tower. And we have arrived to Runchi Lake. And I just saw something right there. Blacktail. Dang, I was hoping it would be a whitetail. But that is not a half bad buck. Oh. That is a really nice 4. There we go, we got some elk. Cow elk out in the front. And I believe that's a bear way over there. So the reason that they're so spooked is because we were driving the ATV and that thing will spook them for pretty much like a cross-country mile. Alright, so there he is way out there. I mean, it definitely had potential, but that was like 350 out there. Well, here he is. Looks like we made a 339-yard intestine shot, so we actually didn't lead him enough. But that's not bad considering we could barely see him with that scope. And we will take the 974 cash. Nice. So we're up on the mountain right now, about to unlock our next lookout tower. And there's 2 black bear. One is just sitting here and one is running around. Now that's cash. That's a lot of cash. I want to know what it is before I just go blowing away with the 600s first. I mean, I think it's a female, but yeah, it's a female. So we're going to get a bunch of cash. And plus there's another bear nearby as well. So that will drop her. And this other bear is right down here. She keeps, or it keeps trying to attack every time I come over here. So if we can see it, I'll take a shot. There it is. I think it might be a 6 hard actually, but I'm not really too concerned. And it is down, and the bear gives you quite a bit of cash, almost as much as a coyote. But definitely, before you take a shot like that, always make sure it doesn't say it's like a 9 legendary or even like a mythical, because that would be unfortunate. But look at that, 1100 cash for that, and I will definitely take that. And this should be another 1100 cash for that as well. Double lung shot, so that will be very nice and come in handy. But yeah, we're literally just climbing up this mountain, and there was a couple of bear. One of them was just sitting there. The other one just kept trying to attack. So I thought, you know, that's money. We're not just gonna leave money sitting there. There's more tracks here, but these look like either elk or deer. And this is not easy to get to this lookout tower. It's more bear. Look at that. Yeah, this lookout tower is not too easy to get to. I don't know if anyone's been to this one or not, but we're headed up to the top here at the Runichi lookout point. I mean, you can see quite a bit up here. It's pretty high up. Alright, we made it to the lookout tower finally. It took probably about an hour to get over here, honestly. I flung a couple arrows at some moose. That didn't really go so well. And then we just got those bear. So now we're going to unlock this. And we'll actually be able to get an outpost here pretty soon. And then we'll have a place to stay and change the time. Because right now it's not really elk time. So beautiful. Wow. That is stunning. Take a picture. Can we get up there? Whoa, be careful. Be careful. Oh, I've never actually gone up this one before, but I have gone up the other one. Now, we have to have our run mode on, which I think we do. And we jump and go forward. Yes, first try. We made it to the top. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're up here now. Man, I gotta come up here sometime when we actually get a caller so we can call some stuff in. But let's just see if there's anything out here. So I just scanned the entire area and nothing. So I suppose we'll go back over here and unlock this lodge. And there we go. We just unlocked our Runichi outpost. And I believe we have a skill point and a perk that we need to use. So let's head over there. We'll just hit F3. We actually have 1 skill point and 2 perk points. I do want to know a little bit more about the track knowledge. So decreases your visibility in rainy weather. They should have something like this where it actually decreases the chance of it raining. What good does it do if it's raining and you can see better in the rain? I don't really care if you can see better in the rain. I just don't want to hear the rain. The rain is so loud. Hardened, so I think we might want to use it on that. I don't know, we have to be really careful here because we only have 1. Locate tracks. I don't think that's gonna help. I think we need to know more about, yeah, this will unlock the health percentage for the tracks, so I really want to know this. Let's do it. All right, so now we should be able to see some of the health. And we're gonna go over to perks. Archery. This is definitely a must. Increases the time an arrow can be drawn in aim mode before fatigue sets in, so it increases the amount of time that you can stay at full draw before you start shaking, basically is what that means. And yes, we majorly need that. Decreases wobble while moving in aim mode with any weapon. This could be very helpful as well. So next, we'll have to come back here, add another one of these, and probably increase confidence. No, we're good with that. Recycle. Oh, this is going to be a must. Once we get to this, we'll be able to actually pick up our arrows once they land on the ground. So we won't have so many tracers flying all over the place, and we'll be able to reuse them. Nice. Well, after sitting at this lake for about 2 hours now, I realized that this was a major fail. I started at 9 o'clock in the morning, hunted until, I don't know, like noon, and then I changed the time till 1700 at night to, well, it's like 1800 right now, and I have yet to see an elk at this lake. So what used to be my hotspot is no longer a hotspot. Well, at least for elk. There's blacktail around here. There's some whitetail too, but I think we're gonna have to go somewhere else. Well, would you look at that? We found an elk. Let's actually go prone because he's about to see us here any minute now. Not that big of a bull, but he is indeed a bull. Okay, 35. We're actually gonna go prone. We'll let him come closer. You know, we have a perfect wind. There's no sense in hurrying this shot. Alright, here he comes. Alright, here he comes. Again, the tracer didn't show, but as he took off, it definitely showed, and we hit him high in the shoulder blade, but should have gotten double lung. Holy! Holy, look at all these bulls. Where did they come from? Oh my god! Oh! That was a solid hit. Oh! Where did these bulls come from? I heard a couple of cows behind us, but I turned and there's like 4 bulls coming full speed ahead right towards us. That was a point blank shot right there, but it did connect because he's down right there. A couple more bulls over there now. I don't exactly have a need zone here, so... Oh, there's our other bull down right there. Oh, that's kind of cool. So I'm wondering if the second one we got was bigger? Honestly, don't know. It happened so fast. There lays our bull right there, floating in the water. That is a pretty cool sight. Got a moose over there. I'm curious to why this bull isn't floating back across. But wow. That is something you don't see every day. That is beautiful. Even with the tracks on, you can't even hardly see them with the reflection of the sun right there. So this is actually, I believe, the first one, right? Yeah, should be. Yeah, this is the first one. We hit it high in the shoulder blade. We did get left lung, liver, and stomach at 30 yards out. And 1,000 cash. And the second one is over here. I don't even know how big he is. He came so fast, and I think it was like a... Ooh, it's a small bull. I think it was like probably 4 yards or less. 4.3 yards away. Full speed ahead coming at us. We hit a little bit high because we were zoomed for 30, but we caught left lung, liver, stomach, and intestine, and somehow managed to get 100% on that flying bull elk. And by flying, I mean he was running full speed ahead right at us. Man. And 1,000 cash on top of it. So we actually have a decent bull moose out there. And a cow, and that looks like a melanistic moose. Does it not look like a melanistic moose? Or is that just me? That looks like a melanistic moose. It's probably not. Honestly, I don't know if it is. I really don't. But we're going to take a shot. We're not going to risk not finding out if it actually is. Oh, that was high. Well, it was high, but she did take off like she got hit, so might have been a hit. And I would honestly say, ooh, that's cash. That is cash. We cannot turn down this cash. Man, that was a nice shot placement. And I love that we actually have breath control now. Meaning we can hold our breath for longer than like 3 seconds. Oh man, this is definitely gonna be game changing. So, man, I wanna know if we got that moose. Shouldn't be too hard to find out. Definitely got the coyote. I'm pretty sure that's her. And it looked like it was a clean miss. It's her. It was a clean miss. I'm not really worried about score, like I said before. So if she does stop... Come on. Just give me one decent vital hit. Boy, I wish I had the collar. That might have been just a little bit too low. But we might have caught in the bottom of the lung. 150. So... looks... oh, we definitely got the coyote. Coyote was here. We might have gotten that cow. I don't know. Which should have been like right over here. Yep, right here. So I think the melanistic moose was like right around the corner here. Man, that was not a bad shot. 217 yards out. And we'll take the 1,200 cash on that coyote. I would honestly say that this is... I would have been wrong because that's a bull track. But that's not a bad bull there. There is a moose next to him. And for some reason that moose looks normal. So I think that means that the other moose was a melanistic. Now we did take a shot at it, so whether or not it was going to bring it down, I don't know. In fact, there's some blood right there. That cow's taken off. That doesn't look that bad. 50%. I think that moose might have went down. Got a blacktail over there. I think that that moose might have went down. We might have caught in the bottom of the lung on that. So we got some more blood here. We're at 50%. And to be down to 50% with the Mosin and one single hit, that's really not bad. Especially this short of time. We only, yeah, oh, she's going down. She is going down, guys. I think we have ourselves a melanistic moose on our hands, and there she is, right there. No way. I'm probably gonna say that she's just a common. Oh no, she's melanistic. She is a melanistic moose. Back-to-back melanistics in pretty much the same area. First we got a cow, and this, well, it's another cow. But first we got an elk, and this is a moose. There we go, a melanistic cow moose, and we actually did catch the left lung at 216 yards out. So she was, I think she was like that. Yeah, that was actually not a bad shot placement. I am so happy we connected on that Melanistic moose with the Mosin, and that's going to cost 7,000 cash, which we really don't have to spend right now, but I think we'll just save it until we start making some major money. But that is pretty awesome. Another Melanistic back to back. Wow. So we just got eyes on some more bucks out here, and we need some money, so we are not going to pass them up. But I also found a couple of decent bulls on the other side of the river, so we need to make this count. I don't know if we hit too far forward or what, but definitely got shoulder blade on that, so it should take it down. But over here, there's a whole herd of bull elk, as well as a black-tailed buck randomly sitting out there. The buck is like right there. Okay, so there's the buck. I really didn't want to spot him because now I think we just lost. Black-tailed Roosevelt elk. It's sort of still there because we have elk over here, so I don't know if this zone is connected to that one. There's a random small bull over there as well. I hear something coming behind us, but ideally I want this bull out of this herd. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that though. What I was planning on is just trying to get a single lung hit on him with the Mosin. But at that distance, yeah, it's a little bit too far. So I think we're going to hold off. I don't want to run all the way over there to get him, so let's just go over here and see if our blacktail went down. We got another doe over there. Okay, so there's another buck right there, and it's like 150 out. We're gonna try and get a nice quick. Wow, that was pretty quick. Hit a little bit high in the neck, but I think that should take him down as well. So I would have imagined that our first buck would have been laying like right here. Yeah, that's what I thought. We ended up getting flesh. Wait, what? Running this? No, you didn't go that way. What are you talking about? Okay. He's literally laying 5 feet. Why is he not highlighted? What? He should be highlighted white. Oh well. Yep. Hit a little bit too far forward, still took him down, and still got almost 1,000 cash. And here lays our second one. Yeah, flesh hit high in the neck, just a little bit too much to the left, but another almost 1,000 cash. And I just spotted another new herd of elk right over there. Mostly just cows that I can see. But, ooh, whitetail and ooh! That's a great looking buck. That's gonna be like a 920 probably. Holy, look at all the bucks over here now. That one in the mid. Oh my god. Oh, I thought that was a diamond. Massive bucks. Could I spot that one there? So we're actually looking for elk. And we found an entire massive herd of whitetails. I hear something coming behind us, but frankly, I don't really, not really too concerned. I really want to spot that one. Okay, so he's a 2 as well. Just some beautiful whitetails over there. This guy, I want him a lot, and I want, I think that one or the one to the left. There could be even more. We're gonna have to get over there and go take a look and see what we have going on. What I plan on doing, hey, is I just said, hey, I want to go over there, put a tree stand up in one of those trees if at all possible, and seeing if we can't get a nice look at some of these monster bucks with the bow. So now we're gonna plan on trying to get over here, get set up on these whitetail. and try and take down one of those giants. We have a zone right here from 5:30 until 9:30 in the morning. So I have a tent not too far away, but Calburn Outpost is way up there, so that's kind of out of the question. So we're gonna go back here and grab a tree stand. We'll set it up like, well, somewhere depending on where the wind is blowing, and see what happens. All right, guys, welcome back. It's the next morning, and take a look at all these bucks. Wow, this is incredible. That guy right there is the one that's going to be our #1 target. Now, we have a pretty good wind for this location, but here's what I did. I have a stand set up right here, and I also have a stand set up right there. Actually, I think this stand right here will work even better. But for now, we'll hop up in here, get a nice view of these bucks. There they are. Decent one there. That guy in the middle, I think he's the big one that we saw from before. But this one is the one that we saw way at the end. And this is the one that I really, really want. So as you can see, the wind is slowly starting to shift that way. So we're not going to be able to hang out in this stand too long. Somehow we got to get down, sneak over, and get into our other stand. And that is why you prepare before you go hunting. So we have 2 stands set up. One in case the wind goes this way, and one in case the wind switches and goes back the other way. Alright, so we finally got over to our other stand. We just got set up here, and there's all the bucks. Now, the other buck that we just saw, I haven't seen him yet, and I feel like we should wait for him to possibly step out. Found him. That's him. Right there. Look at how wide that buck is. Beautiful buck. Okay. So he's feeding. And I want to find out roughly. He's about 50 yards out. We have a perfect wind. And we should be able to make this count. I could probably call him closer, but 47. Perfect shot. Yeah, I mean, 50 yards, there's no reason to call him any closer if we can make a nice hit. And as you can see, our monster whitetail buck is down. That guy should be close to a 900s. And if he is, we're probably going to get him mounted. So let's hop down, pick him up, and then get back in the stand to try and get another one. So I can see our buck right here. He's about like 20 feet in front of us. And the other bucks aren't quite oh, yeah, there they are. There. Oh, they're actually feeding over there. Ooh, that's a good one too. Is that... It almost looks like a blacktail. Man, I've never seen this many bucks before. I mean, yesterday, yeah, but until then, no, I haven't seen that many. This is a really cool spot for this buck to go down as well. So let's pat down a little bit of this grass. As you can see, most of it's patted down because the deer were all bedded right here. That's pretty cool. Nice tracer lit up there in the background, and that's going to be a really cool picture. We'll take one more, actually. And let's pick him up. He's going to score 908 double lung liver shot. Man, I absolutely love this rack. This is my all-time favorite rack in Call of the Wild. That is awesome. 52-yard double lung liver shot with the tracers. Look at how wide this buck is. That is awesome. How wide is he? 23 inside spread. And he's a 14-point massive buck with a trophy rating of 255. Wow. definitely getting this guy mounted. He's going to be our biggest buck in our new trophy lodge so far. So yes, we'll get him mounted. And let's get back in our stand. Actually, let's put out a couple calls, see if we can't get these guys to come in. So this is actually the buck that I want. Right there. Well, it's one of the two. There's another smaller, high rank looking buck that looks kind of cool too. But since we have a pretty broadside angle at this buck, unless... No, that's definitely not the one we want. But that's him right there. It's about 80 out, but I can't really see him. Okay, he just stepped out. That's him right there. 40 yards out. And we just laid him out right there. Perfect shot. Big buck down. Number 2. And there he lays. That is indeed a beautiful buck. 230. I was about to say 230, like the 30-point buck, but 232 trophy rating, total score of 889. That's another massive whitetail buck. How'd we do? 45-yard lung liver hit with the 420 arrows. Nice. 761 cash and a nice gold whitetail buck. He actually weighed 193 pounds. That's a pretty good buck as well. I do want to save him. So eventually when we do have enough money, we can get him mounted because he has a really cool looking rack. Definitely. And welcome back to our trophy lodge. This is our giant 908 scoring whitetail buck that we just took out of the tree stand with a bow at 52 yards out. And that's going to be it for this video. I really did enjoy hunting these guys. Actually, I was trying to find elk. That's the funny thing how this usually works. I always find something that I'm not looking for. Yesterday, I really wanted to find this, and I couldn't find him. And today, I really wanted to find an elk. But I'm not going to complain because I really do love hunting these. As you guys know before, whitetail bucks are my favorite animals to hunt in Call of the Wild. And that's going to be it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.